Howdy folks, I'm Gabriel Morris. I'm here in beautiful Jasper National Park, Alberta, Canada, soaking up the gorgeous sunshine. It's about time. We've had a very funky spring with a lot of snow. Just last week it was snowing, so I'm just absolutely grateful to be sitting here in a t-shirt, nice and warm. So this video is titled Obsessive Thoughts Hide Denied Emotions. And we have all experienced at some time in our life obsessive thoughts, getting stuck on something or other, whatever the heck it might be, and not being able to let go of it, and just churning something over in our head over and over again, and unable to move on from that, and get on with our lives and get back to having fun, being happy, and being creative and focusing on other things because something or other is just stuck in our mind. And oftentimes, the reason that this is the case is because beneath these obsessive thoughts are actually emotions, and there's a pretty good chance it is anger, but it could be fear, it could be sadness. When you acknowledge that, recognize that, and try to work with that, then you can tap into those denied emotions and try to get them moving, and you very well may find that in doing that, these thoughts that are just churning and churning through your head evaporate. And how exactly to do that, to tap into these emotions and get that energy moving and resolve them, there are countless different ways, and it is a process and a path that requires simply your own desire and interest in doing so, and you will find a way. But there are a whole myriad different exercises and tools at your convenience for doing this. One would be simply meditation. Meditate and observe your thoughts, but allow yourself to sink deeper down into yourself and find what the source of those thoughts is, and how it may actually be feelings of yours that are stuck inside you, and just try to tap into them. There's something called rebirthing, which is a very basic concept. I've done it just a few times with groups of people, and there will be someone who's the moderator, and you'd be like in a room somewhere, or you could be outside, and you all lie on your backs, and all it is that you allow yourself to express whatever comes through. And oftentimes it will be somebody else that triggers you to start expressing your stuff. So you'll be lying there, okay, nothing's happening, I'm lying here, why, what's the point of this exercise? And then someone else across the room all of a sudden starts crying, and in a very, very real, sincere, soulful way, and that can help you to tap into your own sadness. Or maybe someone will just start oming, or who knows what, or maybe even yelling. And so that'll just get the emotions going, and that can get everybody's emotions going, and you can really tap into some denied emotions there. For myself, for dealing with anger, then when I was in my early 20s, I was living in Eugene, Oregon, and I would go on hikes out into this beautiful arboretum, and there was this abandoned barn that was just out in the middle of this meadow, and didn't seem like it was used for anything. And I just happened upon this barn, walked inside it, took a seat in the middle of it, and started meditating one time. And previous to this, about a year or so before this, then I'd taken an inner child workshop in which I'd learned to tap into my anger. And we'd done some anger expression exercises. And so one time when I was pissed off about something or other, then I went out on a hike, and just going for a walk is a great way to get your energies moving. Rather than just walking around your apartment in circles, being pissed off and letting your thoughts get away from you, get outside, go for a walk, go out into nature, and connect with that natural flow of energy, and just the act of walking while thinking can be a powerful healing process. But so anyways, I discovered this barn, and so I went into this barn this other time when I was pissed off, and nobody else was around. It's an enclosed barn, nobody could hear me, and so I just had a yelling session, and I started doing this on a regular basis, just whenever I was pissed off, and if I had the time available to get out there, then I'd hike out to this area, go out there, just let my feelings out, and then afterwards go continue my walk. And so then it was a good way to sort of work things through afterwards, just soak up the silence and the beauty of nature. And I got that shit out rather than holding it inside me. And you will find there's a big difference between walking around fuming and just being angry all the time, and really getting to the heart of it, to the source of it, and releasing it, and actually getting that energy moving, rather than it simply sort of rising to the surface and sort of hovering there and steaming away. When you actually connect into the source of it and really get it flowing, then you get that energy moving, and suddenly energy is moving through you instead of being stuck inside you, and it's an absolute world of difference. So oftentimes these thoughts that we might have about whatever's going on in our life, running around in our mind, driving us crazy, it is very, very likely that it is the tip of the iceberg. Pardon the wind here. It is really just the tip of the iceberg rearing its ugly head, and at the deeper within our consciousness are these denied and suppressed emotions. And if you tap into those, get those flowing, get them moving, then it changes your whole. Doesn't just change your mind. It changes your mind, but it changes your whole perspective, your whole feeling, your whole outlook on life, because you come back more into the present instead of having so much of yourself being repressed and suppressed and held down. You let that stuff go, and then you come more into yourself, and you're more in the present moment. So that's a few thoughts on the connection between thoughts and emotions, and how they can be connected to one another and play off one another. So thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day.